I remember the brave, not the loud ones who boasted of scars, but the quiet who stood when the sky came apart, when hope was a rumor and steel was a prayer. I remember the brave, those who laughed at the dark, who kissed their fate and still stepped forward like fire choosing the wind. They didn't ask the gods for mercy, didn't bargain or kneel or plead. They looked the end in the eye and said, "Watch me." I remember the brave when the banners fell, when the world held its breath and rang like a bell. They burned for something bigger than names. I remember the brave. I remember the brave when the stories lie, when cowards survive and heroes die. Let the ages forget, I won't. I remember the brave. I remember the brave, hands shaking, hearts steady as stone, blood on their boots, frost in their bones, still choosing the line they defend. They knew the cost. New songs don't stop late, but they sang anyway, for the ones who would live after. No crowns, no thrones, no promises kept, just one last stand and a vow they meant. I remember the brave when the banners fell, when thunder broke loose and heaven cracked hell. They burned for a truth that wouldn't behave. I remember the brave. I remember the brave when the stories lie, when cowards survive and heroes die. Let the ages forget, I won't. I remember the brave. Say the gods are cruel, say fate's a joke. I've seen mortals teach lightning how to hope. If Ragnarok comes dressed in flame, it will flinch when it hears their names. I carry them in the ash, in the spark, in every lie I ever told to keep the dark from winning. I remember the brave when the banners fell, when the world went quiet and rang like a bell. They burned for tomorrow, unpaid, unclaimed. I remember the brave. Let the sagas rot, let the liars thrive. Let the weak grow old and the strong not survive. As long as I breathe, as long as I'm flame, I remember the brave. So drink to the fallen, not the kings, not the saved. If memory is a weapon, then I remember the brave. I